So to do a search on Find Mass Leads, you just click Find Leads on the left here, and then you are asked to search by technology. So let's suppose you are searching for Shopify stores also using Intercom on their store. So let's type in Shopify here, and then you click Refine here and add Intercom. So you are going to find stores that are using both technologies on their website. Then you can select English here. Then if you want email addresses on the store, you tick the box here. And then you are asked the number of leads that you want. So you can go up to 3,000 leads with all the data, tech stack, text span, language, and so on. If you want more, it's possible. It's just that you have to do multiple searches. So you do one search, and then once you have 3,000 leads, you just copy and paste the domains here to exclude domain names from the next search you are going to perform, and then you launch the second search, and you will have 3,000 new stores using Shopify plus Intercom in English and so on. So yes, it's possible to get more than 3,000 leads, but there is a limit here of 3,000 leads because I don't want to load too much data in the browser. So then you can select your country. If you are in the US, you go to country here and you select United States of America, and then you just click find leads. So let's do that with 40 leads here. So while it is searching, you get the results. So pro compression, you get the language, the location, the tech stack. You can click on any domain here to get all the data. You get also the ranking, it's an estimate of the tech spent per month, and the contact information, email, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube accounts. So these are all the data we scrapped on the website. Sometimes some data is not relevant to that domain name. For example, here you get some Instagram accounts that are not related to that domain name, like Ken's Madison and so on. So you have to check all the data by yourself. Also note that you can perform a search only on one tab in your browser. If you do multiple tabs, multiple searches, you'll be blocked because it's not to overload our server. But don't worry, the data is unlimited on Find Mass Leads. You can perform unlimited searches on the dashboard in one tab at a time. Now we have our 40 leads. The search is finished. You can see that in the tech stacks, I recommend you check some things here because you have the URLs where we detected the technology here. You've got up to 3 sources, and sometimes, for example, for qearly.com here, you have only one reference, one source. So maybe it's not a real Shopify store. Maybe it's just a website with one Shopify reference with Intercom. You just have to check. Sometimes if you perform a search on a really famous technology, you may have websites that do not use really the technology in question. Why does that happen? Because some websites do use some references to the technologies, for example Shopify, but they are not using Shopify really. So make sure that you have the maximum references to the technology here, so 3. When it's 1, you can have a doubt. If you want to export the results into a CSV file, it's very easy. You just select all the page leads. You can go to page 2. On each page you have 25 results. So all is selected here, and then you export into a CSV file, and you can open the file. So here is the file with all the data, the domain, the main language, the tech stack, the ranking, tech spend, email. So all the emails are comma separated, and so on. First name, phone numbers, and so on. You can also search by domain. For example, if you want to know what's on Forbes.com, what are the technologies used, email addresses, and so on, you just type in Forbes.com. You can perform a bulk domain request here by just inputting different domain names on different lines. Also, make sure that all the filters are loose so that it does not filter out the domain. For example, if I just select here Portugal and here Portuguese, you won't have any data for Forbes.com because the country and the language of Forbes.com does not match the domain. So just make sure that you select any everywhere. You unselect email here. In the top 20 million, you can leave that. Country, you select any, and you perform the search again. Then you get data for Forbes, main language, English, location, technology stack, ranking, which is really high, text spent an estimate per month, and all the contacts found on Forbes.com. If you want to use the API, please contact us at support@findmassleads.com. The pricing model is a bit different, so let's discuss your needs.